Kicker Chad Ryland has this one teed up.
And we are underway from Glendale. Hill shedding the tackle.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 27. He completes it to Beckham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he's got it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Isaiah Likely from 3 yards out. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him.
Touchdown!
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw there is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a fast footwork by White. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
And they start in the best of all positions. 1st and goal.
This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell them everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these...
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first, as another kickoff is away.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the... And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On second down, here's Murray.
Got his man. It's George. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Murray now to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Fielded at the 33. Fancy footwork at the 45.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Jackson to throw.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Tucker with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. 5 plays there on that drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Flush to Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle?
Touchdown! Deontay Johnson from 17 yards out.
And the Ravens are pouring it on.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it,
and they will take over at the 29-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now Jackson.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A check down here for Henry.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Ravens extend their lead yet again.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on fourth down.
Fielded just inside the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Covered a lot of ground there. 81 yards on the punt return. And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. Tucker with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. Dancing away at the 35. A good return there, 17 yards.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And now they're in the hurry up. On first and 10, it's Jackson.
Again, it's Johnson.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, as time expires in the first half.
And the Ravens will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Jackson now off the bootleg. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Ravens just continue to roll.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This will go to Henry out wide.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are pouring it on.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown! Derrick Henry from 3 yards out.
And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 10. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens extend their lead yet again.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and the Ravens have got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. Now it's Jackson.
On target to his man, Likely.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing is Jackson.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and the Ravens have got it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Will return.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great effort there. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air.
And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter...
There he goes. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
His throw incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Jackson on first down, flushed out right.
There's your top target. Johnson hauls in another catch.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens have got it on cruise control.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
And it looks like the defense has got it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray now.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action now. Jackson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Tucker now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the...
Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Jackson, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Jackson on second down. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Second and goal from inside the 5. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
To throw is Murray.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. That's taken on the 25. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Ravens offense and OBJ out for another series.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general man.
And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson now.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll roll him out right. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Oh, he's got a little daylight.